Hey, I'm Jen O'Connor. If you're an esthetician looking to start, grow, or build your business, this is the place for you. As starting out, or if you've been in the business a little while and you feel stuck and you need ideas, I understand. I've been there. I've owned my spa for the past 18 years, and I know the struggles it takes to grow a successful business. So whether you're working alone or you're working for someone else, I want to give you the support, guidance, and knowledge that you need to build that successful business that you've been dreaming of. So this video is about how I generated over $60,000 last year with just one marketing tactic. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching and I'll explain it all to you. So the only way you're really going to move ahead in this industry is experience, right? And confidence. So the only way to do that is to get a lot of people through your doors and get that hands-on experience. So when you're just starting out, or if you've been in the industry a little bit and you're still struggling with getting more experience or getting more clients, I highly recommend trying Groupon. Okay, so I know a lot of people think it's bad to do Groupon and to do price cutting, but when you're starting out and you don't have a lot of clients and you're not making money, the best way to get a lot of clients I found is through Groupon. So if you're not open to doing reduced pricing services, then this is not the video for you. But if you're open to doing it, it's definitely an amazing game changer in your business. Now, with that being said, you want to be really strategic with Groupon. Okay, so you want to negotiate a high percentage payout on your deal that you're running. You also want to negotiate the credit card transaction fee because they're usually going to charge around 5%, but if you can get that lowered, then that's more money in your pocket. And you want to try and use private label, so your product costs for these reduced price treatments are minimal. So the other thing that's really important is the name of the service that you're creating with Groupon, right? So you don't want to just create the anti-aging facial. That's super boring, right? So just create something that is unique, right? That stands out from the other facials that are on there. So everyone is doing it. I live right outside New York City. I think I look on there, there's so many doctor's offices running the HydraFacial, right? So everybody wants like a lifting and a glow treatment. So use keywords like that to really differentiate your service from everybody else's. The also important thing is that you want to have a high price point, right? The highest price point that Groupon allows for a facial is where you want to run your facial at, okay? So when I was doing it, it was $59. So from experience, I have tried lower price point facials with girls that I've hired that had no experience. And the lower price point facials definitely do not have the same retention or repeat. So those seem to be more of the hoppers because they are willing to just spend $24 on a facial and just hop around. That's not the client that you want. So go with the highest price point. So I found $59 is the best option. So that's super important because the thing is like these massage chains and these facial chains pretty much built their whole business around this $59, $60 price point, right? So that's where a lot of people feel comfortable spending money every single month to be consistent and to come into your business. You also want to talk about obviously rebooking the client. So talking to them about consistency in coming in for treatments to get better results. So like I said, that $60 price point is where people are comfortable. So what I would usually do is offer them 50% off their next treatment. So my Trio Glow was really popular. It was microderm, a peel, and a mini facial all in one treatment. It was $125. So I would say come in for your next facial within the next 4 to 6 weeks. They had to do it in that time frame so that they would get results. And I did it for 50% off, so they're paying like $62.50. I would say like 90% of people booked that. They came in, they would add an additional peel to make it a little stronger treatment, like a retinol booster, and they would usually add some type of neck firming. Obviously, you can have some type of retail incentive too for these new customers. I found it was better to get them to rebook versus to get them to rebook and start pushing retail as well. So I would plant the seed of retail products that I thought would be good for them in a really nice way. So I see you're not using, a vitamin C product. So we have a really good vitamin C and ferulic serum that I think would be great for you. We can talk about it next time at your next appointment. So this way, because they still don't know you, so they still don't trust you, you're not just like throwing everything at them, because I'm telling you, it doesn't pay off in the long run. I've had girls that had success with that in the short term. So they would upsell like $100 in treatments, and then they would sell $200 in retail. But then the client doesn't come back, right? So your goal is to build your book with consistent clients. I've seen it happen and they don't build their book and they're stuck with like a client coming in once or once every 4 months, right? And then they want to share and use that 50% discount that you offer them, but no. Okay, so it needs to be strategic for you to build your book in this way to get the clients and experience that you need to keep moving on in your career. So if the client doesn't rebook at checkout, I would recommend following up with them, obviously, say in a week, to see how their treatment was. And then in that email, be really specific about the concerns that you talked about with them, so that you can say, okay, I think it'd be great. You'll see even more results, or we can do your next treatment a little bit stronger now that I know what your skin can tolerate. Come back and, have your next facial at 50% off. Or if you don't want to do 50% off, maybe you can add something complimentary that would be of benefit to them. So if they talked about, puffy eye concerns, you can say, come in your next facial, I'll do a complimentary depuffing eye treatment for you. So something so that they can start to build a relationship with you and trust you and be more willing to come in with you. Also, on that intake form or on the questions that you ask them, if there are other services that maybe you think would be good for them, say a cellulite treatment, they talked about they have cellulite, offer them maybe 20% off to try a different service, lashes, just something. So they want, obviously an incentive to come back, which is fine because you're not super booked right now. You're still trying to get experience. You're still trying to make money. So some money is better than no money, and you're getting the experience of working on another client, dealing with different issues that maybe you hadn't dealt with before, so that you're getting that comfortable verbiage, right, to talk to other clients in the future. So it's a win-win. Give Groupon a try. If you hate it, then stop doing it, right? Another thing that comes up with my staff is the tipping, right? And it's a big issue in these chains as well, because they're paying a discounted price and some people don't know to tip on the full amount of the service. So the best way I found to deal with this is to put a little sign at the front of the recommended tip. Please tip on the full price service since you're getting a discounted service, right? And we also had it in our Groupon verbiage. It's part of the regular Groupon verbiage anyway, but people of course don't read the fine print. Another thing in the fine print is it has to be for new clients only, right? Well, if you're just starting out, that's not an issue, but you will find as you continue on Groupon, people will keep wanting to buy the Groupon, and it's really annoying. So new clients only, or they had not to been to you in 4 months, right? But as you start to grow your business, it will become an issue. You will start to get really busy and the person will only want you. And so I just said, look, I'm not doing Groupons anymore. You can go to one of my newer estheticians, or you can get a refund with Groupon, okay? And 90% of the time they would just get the refund with Groupon because they wanted to come to me. Okay, so that's just a little tip. I'm telling you, if you do not treat them like a coupon client and you really give them your all and you give them knowledge, tipping's not a problem. I've never had a problem with tipping, but I do know some of my girls that were not into Groupon clients because they had that mindset that this person only wanted a deal, they only wanted a coupon, they weren't going to come back, right? That's the mindset of no growth, okay? That's not the mindset to have. I can tell you, everyone tipped me 20%, if not higher. Have the mindset that this person will be coming back, right? You give them your 100%, you treat them like a full paying customer, and it will be an amazing experience, right? I live in a super affluent area and everyone still likes a deal at the end of the day, right? Because you're competing now with what? With their eyelash appointments, with their nail appointments, with their Botox appointments, with their kohl sculpting appointments. That's a lot of money people are spending every month. So if you have to comp a little eye treatment at the end of the day, like to have consistent clients, so what? Okay, so anyway, I could talk about this forever, but good luck. Message me any questions.